Hello everybody, it is me, the classyfen, and today we're going to talk about Radical Heights. Actually, first, I think I should talk about how I even found out about the game. I didn't even know the game was a thing until I saw it on Twitch, and a streamer I follow, whose name is Mozzie, play it, and he said it was good. So, I thought, you know, I always get told a game is good by people and they recommend it to me. So I decided to go out and try it. It was free to I actually learned today it was free to download, so I downloaded it and tried it. I'm sorry, I can't recommend it. Why can't I recommend it? I went in and I played it, and I'm going to tell you my experience. So I load into so I queue. Actually, I queue for duos. And I get put in a solos game. So first, matchmaking doesn't work, so that's a red flag. It works, it just doesn't work properly. Red flag. Then I load in and frame drop. Instant frame drops. Frames start dropping, performance starts dropping. Then 90 seconds, 90-second warm-up thing, and then we drop in. Most games like PUBG and Fortnite, you parachute in. Nope, and not in this game. You just drop in, you hit the ground, and you roll. Now that we are on the ground, we get into the gameplay. So, first thing you'll notice is a lot of untextured things. Also, you'll notice that the model is completely static when it's falling. Too, but I should mention that earlier, but no, we're just freestyling it. So, drop in. First thing you'll probably notice is there's a lot of buildings that are untextured. Red flag number 2. Actually, red flag number 3 because of the static models. Then you'll also notice that there are some textures that weren't saved properly. They weren't saved as vectors. Like in the warm-up, the Radical Heights thing looks horribly pixelated because it was probably saved as a JPEG. And then some other there's textures in the game itself that don't look good because they weren't because some images that are on stuff weren't saved as vectors. Red flag number 4. Now we start getting into the wacky and broke and dumb parts of the game. So the things like, things that are over top of the actual terrain, like the part that, the mountains and hills and all that stuff, parts of that, actually a lot of it, there's the terrain. Okay, so you'll see the terrain, and then about a foot above, and then a few feet above it, you will see what is supposed to be on top of that terrain. Sometimes it will be in a completely different shape than the terrain is. This includes grass, trees, walls, even sidewalks don't line up with the terrain properly. and then you'll be walking along the side of a hill, and you'll phase through the hill, or you'll just phase through it for no reason. Three, 4, red flag, 4, 5. Next, you might notice a fence or some other object phased through or dug into the terrain. I noticed a car. Actually, it was a camper where the tires were sunk into the terrain. I noticed a fence poking straight through the terrain. I noticed the foundation, a patio was partially phased into partially went into the terrain. Red flag number 6. And then you will either camp, you will either avoid everybody and win, or you will just die at some point. And you'll go back to the main menu. Oh, you found a prize thing, so you go to see what it was. And you go, it says recently discovered. Nothing. Red flag number 7. If you can't tell, this game is not ready for early access even if it's free. It's not ready for EA for early access. This isn't an alpha. This isn't a beta. This isn't a pre-alpha. This looks like something that they had in testing, in internal testing, and then the director, their little studio director, who thinks he's hot, but he's not. His games don't do too well. Came in and said, "We need this out now." And then they were forced to throw everything to compile the game, roll it out onto Steam Early Access, and then have people like me heard about it, then saw some of the things online about it, wanted to go see if they were true, be disappointed that they were true. As I said before, do not download this. This game is not ready for the consumer. This is what early access was meant to be. Early access was designed to be for games that were almost ready. This is not almost ready for full release, so that the developers had a chance to have the community play it and help with it, and help with the development by giving them little bits of feedback about things, so they can tweak the game a little bit before full release. It was not meant for people to throw ideas that are 25% of the way there up onto Steam. So thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. So I thank you all so much for my channel. Bye for now. Peace, and please do not download this thing. Just don't do it.